What cards would you guys buy? Like right now, what do you guys think is the card that everybody's buying right now that you need to pick up? TCG, obviously, right? Right? All right, let's go see. Let's see what you got. What you got? Droplet for the 10s. Okay. Lightning Storm. Okay. Yo. Secret Rare Ash. Blue Eyes. All right. We got our first Hopium, guys. We got our first Hopium. Buy Dogwood. Bro, all of the super rares. All of them. Every single one. Spell Canceller is cheap. So is your mother. Need that Battle Ox. Oh, he's gonna buy out the Battle Oxes. Watch out. Why get Battle Ox when you can get Enraged Battle Ox? Yo, somebody come get this man. The FBI is texting you right there. Stay right there, dog. No material copium. Sheesh. Homie want no material? All right. Dragoon? Bro, Dragoon is like 10 bucks. Like, it's been trash for a while. Evil Twin. That's actually not a terrible... That's not a terrible one. Damn, is you guys got anything else? Anything not printed in the Megatins or something? Cyber / Harpy Lady. Hold on. He might be on something. Cyber / Oh shit! He's on to something. Sheesh. It looks kind of too late for that trade, though, to be honest. I'm trying to scoop up all the hero cards where they're cheap. For what? They're gonna stay cheap. Like they'd have to win. No, I'm just playing. What am I on? Wait, tell me how my main girl is doing. Bro, just look down at your hand. Check the status of your hand. Your main girl always by your side. Sigma. No. Why do y'all keep suggesting Mystic Mind? It's like y'all got some fascination with the card. When is the banquet meant to be? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, the ban list. Nigga, I don't know. If I knew, we wouldn't be here. Droll and Lockbird. Yo, you guys have some really good, like, I think you guys are pretty much in tune. Except for the dude that said Elemental Hero Neos. Like, is it really? He's lying. What if I told you there was actually some cards that are going up in price? And then there are some cards that I think players have been looking at and under the right circumstances will explode in price as well. What if I gave you those cards right now? What would you do? Remember, guys, I am not your savior. I said that earlier in the stream, but I'm normally right. So how would you feel about knowing about what these cards are? Like, would you guys want that? I would sell and invest in Megatins. My guy, you don't know what you're doing. There are literally some cards that are like waiting to be bought out. Like it's ridiculous how players forgot about Therion King Regulus. Like, bro, look, I know it was losing popularity, right? I know, I completely understand. But like looking at it right now, as opposed to what it was, when this card came out, it was like an $80 card. Now you can get Therion King Reguluses for $25. Bro, it is an Omni negation that negates cards on resolve to, oh my, it is like, it negates the effect, my apologies. It doesn't negate the activation. That is huge from time to time. It's just such a good card. Like, dog, it's great. It's a great card. Like, I don't understand why people, like, I feel like people are watching it, but I also understand a $20 or $20 for an Omni negate. There is another card that is being bought out right now, but Beyond the Pendulum, let's go, is now like a $16 card. That's kind of crazy. I'm not buying into Pendulum hype because there's a lot of problems with pendulums. I don't think it gets currently solved, but I could 100% be wrong. I know when Darkwing Blast comes out, there's a new Ignister strategy. The new cards that come for Ignite, my apologies, they make the deck, boy, like, it explodes, guys. It's really, really good. And Beyond the Pendulum does really help. But then again, it's like, yo, we could still get Electromite off the Forbidden List, right? Bro, they buying out Electromites too? Oh dear. If Electromite does come off the list, I think that Pendulum will be so much better. Like, it'll get ridiculously better if Electromite comes off the list. The problem is like actually believing it'll come off the Forbidden List. That's a hard one. That's a lot of monster spell players really hoping right now. I don't think that there's any benefit for buying any ban cards right now. I just genuinely don't. Look, if it's coming off the Forbidden List, more often than not, it's the push product, which means Konami is going to reprint it. If it's really good, then it will be reprinted. I mean, unless you're Skill Drain. Skill Drain got reprinted twice, and But we're not talking about that. That card's generic. But most of the cards that are on the forbidden list right now, they're cards that want to boost a specific archetype, and when that happens, then they get reprinted. Like Astrograph Sorcerer. And I feel like if you are a Pendulum player, you kind of missed the boat. You should be buying Astrograph Sorcerers. Like, come on now. You're right, dog. 100%. Sword Soul cards. People have been buying slowly. Like, this is probably your last chance to get the OG print Sword Soul cards for cheap. They're going to keep creeping up. I don't know how high they'll get, but they're at their lowest right now. They're not going to go any lower for the OG prints until they actually receive a reprint. But even when they do, you'll still have the original print Sword Soul card. So if you are a Sword Soul lover, then picking up your Supreme Sword Soul Sovereign Shinging would not be a bad idea, because that card's just awesome even if you aren't a Sword Soul player. Moye has a confirmed reprint, so be very mindful of that particular card. Sword Soul Emergence and Sword Soul Grandmaster Shishao. Those cards are very important for Sword Soul. And then the other cards like Sinister Sovereign Xing Long Yuan. God, I wish I was June. He can only say those. And like your Long Yuan, those are cards you should sneakily pick up to the side. A little less of Sovereign because it is in, it's getting its reprint next year potentially. All right. I know a card that is like ridiculously busted. If Mystic Mine gets banned, I know a Mystic Mine 2.0. I really do, and players are not paying attention to it. There's actually two cards that is on a lot of players' radars right now. The first one is Inspector Border. Bro, have you read Inspector Border? Like, I understand we're in 2022, but Inspector Border really says, like, it is the tier limits. This is what it does to tier limits. Like, bro, imagine them activating a tier limit monster effect to fuse. Like, yo. To be fair, it's only like really good going first, and it gets worse as the game progresses. They already have a board, but Inspector Border, it's phenomenal, right? It's really, really good. It's really, really good. The other card that I know a lot of people are watching in case of that mind ban, but overall just good cards. Majesty's Fiend. Majesty's Fiend actually did see a win in in a runic deck. And it's mainly because it says neither player can activate monster effects. But if you play all spells, then you don't care, right? Like, card's kind of ridiculous, guys. Card is kind of ridiculous. Majesty Fiend from Primal Origin. Yeah, people are already starting to pick them up. Oh, yeah. People are definitely already starting to pick up Majesty Fiends. It's kind of ridiculous, right? It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. That's a card that it says monster effects can't be activated. And it's a continuous effect. Like, what are we doing here, dog? How do you get it out? Dog, it has a level 6. You give up a monster for it. If you're playing Runic, you activate the Runic spell card to special summon a monster, and then you tribute it for Majesty's Fiend. You gotta think with your big brain. Not sure if a lot of people are privy to, tribute summoning, but before Synchros and Pendulums and Exceeds and Links, there was tribute summoning, and that was like how you get your big monsters out. I'm trying my best not to be toxic. It's hard out there for a pimp. Like, it really is. It really is. Magic Deflector is like God. Like, yo, have you guys read Magic Deflector? It literally says your opponent's quick play spells and field spells and continuous spells are negated. What is Runic again? Like, what are all the Runic cards? Like, if you ever wanted to clap a deck up, if you ever wanted to hard a deck, then go ahead and get your Magic Deflectors. That card is kind of expensive. It's going up. People are buying it. But while we're on that same train, Jess did say Spell Counselor. I personally don't think Spell Counselor is as good as Magic Deflector, but it is a permanent solution. And then there's another permanent solution, which is a Fiend monster. So, I got to side with him. It's Invader of Darkness. Invader of Darkness is, people are buying that card up too. I'm not 100% sure how they're summoning it. Like, are y'all niggas really tribute summoning? Like, tributing 2 monsters to summon it? But it is a blowout card against Runic because, they're all pretty much quick play spell cards. So there you have it. You can do the Trickstar Reincarnation and Droll combo for the Runic deck because of Golden Droplet. Bro, does the deck get less toxic? That Runic deck was my first girlfriend. It has to be. It has to be. Because just when you thought that you can tolerate the current toxicity, it just brings a whole nother level of toxicity. Like, this is stupid. Runic and me have something in common. We were both mistakes. How the fuck are people summoning Invader? I have no idea, but people are buying it. So, I don't know. I'm just giving you the heads up. Cards that I feel that players, last cards. the Labyrinth cards. People have already started buying out Welcome Labyrinth. The card was $10 when I started picking mine up. Ariana Labyrinth was about $12. And now Welcome Labyrinth is about $18 and Ariana Labyrinth is $14. I don't think that players think that the deck is good right now, but I do think that players are tired of Exo Sisters clapping them up like in price. Deck was really cheap, then it got support and went up. I think players are just tired of decks and side sets coming up and creeping on them, so they're taking preventative measures and, you know, buying the Labyrinth cards before they actually rise up because they're getting a ridiculously good Labyrinth monster soon is not a bad idea. Really weird how nobody has bought Astrograph Sorcerer. It's just plummeting in price. Like, do you guys know that Astrograph Sorcerer says if a card you control is destroyed by card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand, then choose one monster in the graveyard, extra deck, or that is banished, and add one monster from the same name. It says nothing about a pendulum. Like, are you guys like paying attention? I'm gonna go ahead and buy one right now. Screw you.